What's up, guys? I know a lot of people ask about cross-training in the Air Force, so a lot of people look at that as a resort of getting a job that they don't want. They go, heck, I'll just cross-train once I'm in. Well, that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. Alright guys, so cross-training, huge hot topic in the Air Force, especially for people that are joining. They always want to know, when can I cross-train? Or how do I cross-train? Or can I cross-train? Well, the answer is yes, you can cross-train. The answer is, it's actually really hard. Not a lot of people get to cross-train, so don't get your hopes up. Now, how this works is, for one, you guys, before you sign, read your contracts. Read them. Read every single word of that contract. I'm actually gonna go grab my contract. I still have my contract. Crazy, right? I know I've been in for just over 4 years, but I still have it. It's down in my filing cabinet. I'm gonna go grab it. Be right back. All right, so I got some papers here. I'm gonna read through these real quick like. Dang, January 8th, 2013. It's the day I left for basic training. That was a real long time ago. And they suckered me into signing 6 years. For the sake of this video, I'm just gonna let you guys know, if I would have signed 4 years, I would have already been able to cross-train. But I signed 6. Still haven't hit my cross-train window. Still waiting. I'm not gonna cross-train, but if I wanted to, I would have to wait still. All right. So I found it. This piece of paper says Supplement to Enlistment Agreement, United States Air Force. This is an Air Force Form 3008. Okay, so on this, it's gonna look, I think I can show what's on here. I don't think there's anything that is a legal issue. So it's gonna look like this. It should have like little lines and stuff like this. This right here is what is important. This is your contract. You guys should be reading this before you initial it. Like I initialed it on the edges right here, like KG, KG, KG. I initialed all that, KG, 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 Kyle Gott. Signed the date, November 30th of 2012. It's a long time ago. But on here, this is the remarks. So it even tells me what pay grade I'm coming in as. I joined as an E2 because I had college credit. So I actually came in as an E2 into the Air Force. So right away I already had a stripe. Like when I graduated BMT, I had a little stripe on my arm. But I signed the 6-year contract to become an E3 after graduating tech school. And if I wouldn't have done that, I would have had to wait like 10 months, I believe is what it was. So I'd had to wait like 10 months and then put it on, and which would have been like 4 months after tech school. But I was like, no, I want it now. Which now I'm like, man, it didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. I would have made like an extra like $300. This video is about cross training, so let's stay on topic. All right, so AFSC 2A733, aircraft structural maintenance. I am a maintainer in the Air Force. Was reserved on, it said the date, 2012, August 10th. Dang. August 10th of 2012. That's when I got my job. I actually swore into MEPS in February of 2012. So literally, like right now when I'm shooting this video, I swore into the Air Force 5 years ago. Blah, 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 blah. All right, skip to the very end. Okay, now we're at the end. Additionally, I understand that I may not apply for retraining, cross-training. See, your contract mentions it. So if you guys read your contracts, it tells you, I may not, I signed this, I put my initials next to it. It says, I may not apply for retraining into another AFS until I have completed 59 months of active duty service. 59 months. This was me signing a 6-year contract. So it tells me right there, I may not apply for retraining until my 59-month mark. Now, for those of you that are wizards at math, 60 months is 5 years. 12 times by 5, 60 months. I cannot retrain, I cannot apply. Not retrain, I cannot apply for retraining until 59 months. That means that is 4 years and 11 months into my contract. That is when I am now eligible to apply. Not cross-train, to apply for cross-training. You have to be accepted. This is a very hard thing to do in the Air Force because, as most of you probably already know, the military is very undermanned at the time. They actually kicked a bunch of people out when I joined, and now they're like, oh my gosh, come back. We need more people. For instance, my career field, 2A7X3, aircraft structural maintenance. We are a critically manned career field. What does that mean? It means that we are undermanned. It means that we need people. So if you want to get out, good luck, because we need people in the career field. We don't need people getting out. So when my cross-train window opens, that will be in December of this year. I've been in for 4 years and 1 month. I have 10 more months that I have to wait until I can even apply for cross-training because I signed a 6-year contract. Now, what does that mean for a 4-year contract? Well, for a 4-year contract, it means that at your 3-year mark, if you subtract a month from that, so like it's 13 months before you separate is when you can. So 13 months before you separate with a 4-year contract, that's 48 months. 13 months before that is 35 months. I swear I hope that my math is right. So that should be at your 2-year and 11-month mark if you are a 4-year contract. I believe I don't have a 4-year contract in front of me because I signed 6, but if one of you guys want to back me up on that and verify that, but it pretty much is like the last year that you are in is when you're able to apply. Now, here is the thing. Say I'm aircraft structural maintenance, because I am. Say I'm like, oh dude, I want to be public affairs. You know, because like I do videos, I'm talking to you guys. I have more subscribers than the Air Force YouTube channel. Shh, don't let them know though. So say for instance, I'm like, hey man, I want to help, you know, Air Force public affairs get big on YouTube like I am, you know, like let me be public affairs. But I have to wait till my cross-train window opens. And then I'm like, all right, cool, cross-train window opens. I am now able to apply. The thing is, the Air Force puts out a list. So the Air Force will say, here is a list of jobs that we need people in. And lo and behold, my career field shows up on that list. They say, we need people to do aircraft structural maintenance. And then I'm like, wait, but I'm in aircraft structural maintenance. And they're like, yeah, that sucks. We need people in it, not people out. But I'm like, but I want to be public affairs. But they're like, see, public affairs isn't on the list of jobs that we need people. They have plenty of people. Your career field doesn't. You have to stay. And then you're like, what? I just did 5 years hoping I could cross-train out of this job that I don't like. Well, I'm sorry, we need people. So that's how cross-training works. If you are in a job that somehow isn't critically manned and you're like, oh, I want to do aircraft structural maintenance. And they're like, oh my gosh, yes, you can do that. But from my experience, most of the people that want to cross-train are in the career fields that are critically manned, which is probably one of the reasons why they want to cross-train, because we're undermanned, so work is very, very stressful and strenuous and aggravating, and it's just so stressful. And so people want out of that situation because they're like, I've been doing this for like 4, 5, 6, 10 years, man, I need out. And they're like, but I want to stay in because I want the retirement, but I cannot do this job anymore. But then it's like, oh, sorry, your job is undermanned. It's really hard to cross-train out when your job is undermanned. So if for some reason you join and have a job that you don't like, but it isn't undermanned, you might have a chance to cross-train out of it. But it's very, very, very hard from my experience. I don't know anybody personally that I've been in for 4 years. I have not seen a single person in my career field or like surrounding career fields that I know personally at Kadena or here that got accepted into cross-training. I actually knew someone that was doing cross-training and they were in the final stages. They had passed everything. They had done the physical, they had done all the paperwork. They were waiting for the approval. And the Air Force sent down a letter being like, everybody that's applying for cross-training out of these jobs, denied. And he was like, I went through everything and I was waiting. And then he ended up re-enlisting because he was like, well, I was banking on cross-training and then they denied my career field from cross-training and now it's either get out or stay in this career field. So he re-enlisted and now he is pretty much stuck in that career field. Not that easy to cross-train. So if you are joining the Air Force in hopes that I'll just take this crappy job and I'll just cross-train, you know, like in a year or two. I've actually heard tons of people say that to me. Like they message me like, yeah, I'm just gonna cross-train like 2 years later. It's like, bro, it don't work like that. I wish it did, because I would have cross-trained like 4 years ago. But it doesn't work like that. So unfortunately, there's a lot more that goes into it. I'm just trying to keep it like super, super simple for you guys to understand, because there's like way, way more I could go in depth. But like if you're not in, there's no point. I'm just giving you guys the basics. So just know it's very, very hard to cross-train, especially if you're in a career field that is undermanned, like my job, for instance. But I hope you guys appreciated this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to check out that video right there, you can. Or click that one if you don't like that video, but I suggest click that one. But thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button. Check out my social media in the description below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.